Welcome again to the summary of metabolic pathways of glucose. In the video before this, we were able to see introduction to carbohydrates under glucose. We realized that glucose is the form that the body makes use of already ingested carbohydrate. We also realized that as the glucose enters into the cells of the body, that three processes will take place. And one of it is glycolysis, second, citric acid cycle, and third, electron transport chain. All in a way, all just to produce energy in form of ATP. All these processes are to take place so as to produce energy in form of ATP. Now, after glycolysis takes place, we say it's taking place in the cell cytosol or cytoplasm of the cell. Now, after it has taken place in oxygen-independent way or without the help of oxygen, after it must have taken place, it produces pyruvate. And as it produces pyruvate, we realize from glycolysis that two molecules of adenine triphosphate will be produced, and two molecules of reduced nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide will also be produced. Then, as the end product of glycolysis, which is pyruvate, is gotten and it enters the citric acid cycle, we also realize that a total of 8 NADH will be produced, that is, reduced nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, with 2 ATP, energy in form of ATP. Then, with another 2 reduced flavin adenine dinucleotide. So, these are the summary of what happens there. Then, let's write it well. 2 ATP produced here plus 8 NADH produced here plus 2 FADH. Now, it is these molecules we'll talk about that will go into the electron transport chain. Electron transport chain, that ETC cycle, so as to break down to ATP. So, how does it happen? Mathematically, it is noted that 1 NADH is approximately equal to 3 ATP. And also, 1 FADH2 is approximately equals to 2 ATP. So, since we have total of 10 NADH, 2 from glycolysis and 8 from citric acid cycle, this total of 10 NADH will go into electron transport chain, and once they go into electron transport chain, we'll be having a total of 30 ATP produced. This is the energy that the body makes use of. Then, this FADH2, once it also enter into electron transport chain, it will give us how many ATP? That will be giving us approximately 4 ATP. The ATP is the energy molecule that the body uses to carry out its daily activities. So now, total ATP we have are 2 ATP from glycolysis, 2 ATP from citric acid cycle, that will be giving us 4 ATP, plus approximately 30 ATP from electron transport chain, 30 ATP, plus approximately 4 ATP from C electron transport chain, 4 ATP. That will be giving a total of 38 ATPs. Remember, 1 reduced nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide is approximately, so it's around 2 point something, while this one is around 1 point something. So if you are using the actual amount, that is not approximated amount, you'll be having between 36 ATP to 38 ATP. 38 ATP when you use approximated amount, then 36 ATP when you did not use approximated amount. So this is the range of the total ATP we have after breakdown of glucose in the cells must have taken place. So that tells us that it is an electron transport chain that produces more energy, enough energy in form of ATP, unlike glycolysis and citric acid cycle, which citric acid cycle only gave us 2 ATP and glycolysis gave us 2 ATP with other coenzymes produced, which electron transport chain converts to give more ATP. So when we calculate all of them, it will be giving us total of about 36 to 38 ATPs. So these are the energy molecules that the body makes use of after ingesting one or after taking assimilated one molecule of glucose. After assimilating one molecule of glucose, it will produce about 36 to 38 ATPs and it use it to carry out its daily activities. Please don't forget that we have more videos on our YouTube channel. Don't forget to watch all of them. Click subscribe, like it as you enjoy it. See you in the next topic. Thank you.